Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today's video is going to be what are they feeling about you, and we have 3 piles to choose from today. Remember, this is a general reading, so take only the messages that resonate for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. And this is a wonderful opportunity to use your discernment. And yeah, not much of an intro today. Just thank you to everyone who's subscribing, everyone who's contributed in any way to this channel, people who have requested personals, donations, gifts. It's all so appreciated, very, very much. And yeah, that's about all for the main intro today. Other than I do have the pre-shuffled oracle cards for the check-in, and we will be doing messages, cards, and advice, and we will have confirmations at the end as usual. So let's go ahead and get into the pile selection. Pile 1, you have this Ace of Cups card with the Light Seers Tarot, and you have this, oh, it's an angel pendant. It was upside down. They were facing down. So maybe you've been kind of sad, you and your person. But anyways, this is a little cherub pendant. It used to be my mother's. I think is it silver? It says Kirk's Folly. Interesting. And China on the back. So the name Kirk could be important. Pile 2, you have this Ace of Cups with the Oneness Tarot, and this Sun pendant, another one of my mother's. And pile 3, you have this Ace of Cups with the Galactic Star Tarot, and this 2 fish pendant, which was also upside down. I did not realize. And this was also my mother's, and she was a Pisces. So I did not actually realize I used all pendants from my mom, but that's kind of sweet and special. So go ahead and take a deep breath, tune into your own energy, center yourself. I do imbue these videos with Reiki, so if you'd like to receive the flow, just say quiet yes. If not, it won't reach you. And once you've centered yourself, go ahead and tune into the energy of your person. You may have messages in more than one pile, and that's okay. You may have more than one person you're watching about. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments section, as well as in the description box. And I do personal readings. My email is in the description box as well. So yeah, I'll just give you a moment to tune into your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, pile 1. If you chose the Light Seers Ace of Cups, along with the Cherub pendant, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and get into the overall energy between you and your person. So my rocks are a little bit bunched up here, so I'll just kind of squeeze them out of the way. Okay, so confidence, it comes with time and practice, 23. So this could be a connection where maybe your confidence was shaken, or someone has had to build up their confidence in order to communicate their feelings. 23 could be an important number, someone's age or birthday. Maybe one or both of you had to travel away or move in order to be together. We have confront, number 18. So this is the Moon card. So this connection may have forced you to confront your shadows. There may be a lot that you don't know about this person or this connection. Yeah, something about this connection may have mirrored things back to you that were painful to see, or to your person. We have Avenger, Memory, Resolve, Hatred, Plotting. Wow. So this could be a connection where you feel maybe you or your person could have experienced some sort of really difficult memories surfacing. Yeah, something very painful has surfaced as a result of the feelings in this connection. So that's very intense. Someone also could just really like the Avengers. We have the Dragonfly, lighthearted, adapt, finding out, and change, things coming to light to heal. Yeah, so some sort of shadow. That's the message that I'm getting from this card, especially combined with the Confront card, is that there has been shadow work that has been required on one or both of your parts in this connection. So it's brought up something heavy or intense that you've needed to heal. Forest, dense canopy, nature sanctuary, forest floor. So someone could really like walking in nature. You could live somewhere near a forest, or your person could. It does feel like you've really had to ground yourself. Yeah. There's something very deeply rooted about this connection, but there's also a dark side, something that has needed to be illuminated. Maybe something you found something out that was hard to find out about this person, and you had to go off on your own for some of you. Wow, transformation. Interesting. We have butterflies and dragonflies, so those could be important. Transformation is the soul's evolution. So yes, this was a very transformative, or is a very transformative connection, and higher self activation, higher self integration, awakening, and timeline shift. So this connection has caused some sort of spiritual awakening in one or both of you. It's a very spiritual connection. So let's go ahead and get into what your person is feeling about you. Okay, Spirit, what is Pawan's person's feeling about them, please? Pawan's person, what are they feeling about them? Pawan's person. Whoa, okay, that was intense. We have Seven of Cups, we have Seven of Swords, we have Temperance. Let me just get a few more cards out here. The cards are very chaotic. King of Cups. So first of all, this person is hiding very deep emotions for you, and they are trying to decide whether they should come out of the shadows about them. This is somebody who snuck away, maybe even lied to you about their feelings. You may have even felt a lot of anger, frustration towards this person. It does feel like you felt betrayed in some way, like you feel like you need your heart to be avenged. So yeah, hang on. Are we taking that in reverse? Yes, okay. Wow. Yeah, this is one of those things that really rocked both of your worlds, okay? There's big energy here. The Lovers, yeah, wow, okay. The Hierophant, wow. So this is a very deep connection for your person. This is someone who definitely ran away from a union between the two of you, but feels a very strong connection here. We have Scorpio with the King of Cups. We have Sagittarius, more Scorpio with the Death card, more Scorpio and Aries with the Tower. It's Mars. We have Gemini with the Lovers. Hierophant is Taurus. And then we have the Hermit in reverse on the back, which is Virgo. Yeah, and the Knight of Swords. So how do they feel? If you were treated like an option and this person snuck away from you, the truth is they actually have very, very deep feelings for you. They really want to heal with you. They don't want this to be over. They are very afraid that you are not going to choose them because of whatever you found out. So some of you found something out about this person. Maybe they chose someone else, or you may sense and know that this person is hiding deep feelings for you. And so that card, that card from White Rose, from Lindsay, I know that you know I am hiding deep feelings for you, and now I feel stuck. This person has to confront their own shadow. You may have forced this person to confront their own darkness. And now they are like moving through this. I'm hearing like the dense energy between the two of you. It's like, I can't see the forest for the trees is a phrase coming up. So this person was going through something very difficult or had a lot of shadow work to do. And both of you activated each other spiritually. And you both had to face whatever shadows that you had inside. So you may have been feeling abandoned, insecure, unloved, being betrayed, and your person may have been facing their own inner hatred, their fear of closeness. This is someone who fears this deep union. They prefer to keep all of these emotions inside. They really, really don't want this to be over. You really affected this person. More Sagittarius energy with the bow and arrow on her shoulder as well. You very much had a very strong effect. Very, very, very. I'm hearing very, very. Also, I'm hearing Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? And that there's like a dark like story behind that nursery rhyme. I can't remember what it is, but that might be important for someone. This person wants this connection to transform because deep inside, they feel a very spiritual connection to you. There is some level of angelic guidance happening here. They may not know what's happening inside of them, but they know that it's deep. Let's get clarifiers. Well, we're going to keep using this deck. Okay. This is someone who doesn't really want to talk. I'm having a hard time reading your person. They don't want to tell you how they feel. Whoever snuck away from this connection or was deceptive or betrayed the other is definitely going through their karma. So for some of you, you know, maybe a few of you watching you do feel like some shame for a choice that you made. So that's just going to be some of you who feel like you had to turn your back because you did something that you were ashamed of. It is coming through. So, okay. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This person is having a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights around this decision, around what they did to you. They feel like if you walked away, they deserved it. They do want a new beginning with you. This person feels a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, a lot of grief that they're trying to repress by just turning around and walking away. And yet deep down inside, they want to dive in. They want to start over. This is someone who feels a very warm, soft, gentle, expansive, like heart-opening feeling when they're with you. They feel free when they're with you. Yeah, I don't always take reversals, you guys, but this one was a yes. This is someone who's seriously considering coming back around and offering you something like commitment because of how deep their feelings go. So especially if you walked away and stopped chasing this person, if you were chasing this person, they are really sitting there in their own emotions, realizing what they've done. They're haunted and they feel like this might be a missed opportunity. Yeah, definitely. I'm hearing that you took the sun out of their sky when you walked away. I'm hearing that song, "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine." Yeah, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, wow. Things got really dark for this person. Most of you are in separation from this person, and things got very dark for this person when you walked away. They want a reunion. They may intend to come in, and it may be very shocking for you. Even if everything falls apart, this person can't deny how they feel in your presence. It's like they need you. You give this person life. You bring this person a sense of expansion that they don't feel with anyone else. They really aren't happy with looking for love, and I'm hearing in all the wrong places. It's interesting. Eddie Murphy. There's I think it was on Saturday Night Live, looking penub in all the wrong places. Looking penub. I do not know why that's coming through. Maybe somebody watches Saturday Night Live, really likes Eddie Murphy. Maybe somebody has a funny pronunciation of their L's. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone. It's just what's coming through. 10 of Wands. And 3 of Wands. So I feel like this has something to do with distance too. This person is trying to make a decision whether they should move towards you. And for some of them, actually move their whole life to where you are. They crave your company. They feel like the friendship has been shattered. They want to feel that sense of contentment that they feel with you again. They feel broken without you. They feel foolish for not choosing you. How else does this person feel? How do they feel? Silence, yeah. This is someone who doesn't know how to speak right now. I'm hearing like they've made their bed, they have to lie in it, or they dug their own grave. It's really harsh. They don't know how to come out of this silence. And they really may have made a huge mistake here choosing someone else. Like if there was a third-party situation here with this energy right here, 3 of Cups, Tower, 10 of Wands, Lovers, 3 of Wands, they're like, man, they made a mistake. It didn't work out for them. Most of them, whatever they chose fell apart and became a huge burden, especially if they moved in with somebody. It fell apart, and now some of them have nowhere else to go. It's interesting. Okay, how do they feel about you? Sadness. Yeah, this person is hurting. They are trying to heal. They're trying to process this loss. They're trying to give this connection time and space to heal. I will read these. I wasn't going to, but silence is a peaceful state of mind that allows you to return to yourself and immerse in tranquility. Silence reminds you that sometimes words cannot express your innermost feelings, and the reflection and meditation and stillness can lead to deeper insights and revelations. And sadness is an inner healing process that helps you process loss and pain. When you feel sadness, give yourself time and space as it is the source of strength to start anew. So in this silence, they are trying to heal. They are absolutely devastated. I'm hearing the word devastated. Yeah. I feel like they hate themselves for whatever they've caused. If they caused you pain, this person is experiencing, facing their own shadow. They may have received karma. Someone else may have hurt them in a similar way. Inspiration. Inspiration is the enlightenment from within, allowing you to see the infinite possibilities of the world. When you are in a state of inspiration, the universe guides you towards what you truly desire. You know, out of this sadness, out of this blue, purple, dark, heavy, like more like spiritual and emotional depth that they've had to go, they are coming out. They are healing with this green energy, with this yellow energy. They're starting to feel brighter. It's like you're the sun to their moon. That's what I'm hearing. So they are very inspired by you. They still feel inspired by you, even though they're hurting. How do they feel about you? Jealousy. If you're with anyone else, they're very jealous. Jealousy is the desire for what others have, reflecting anxiety about unachieved goals within yourself. When jealousy arises, reflect on the lessons it brings. It reminds you to focus on your own growth rather than comparing yourself to others. So they may be comparing themselves to people that you've chosen or the person that you've chosen. They're definitely feeling jealous if the two of you are not together. And abundance. Yeah, you are the sun to this person's moon. It's like they're trying to work their way out of this silence and sadness. And even their jealousy might be what's driving them to open up and tell you the truth. They're like, why am I so jealous of pile 1? I kept wanting to say 3. Being with someone else. So abundance is the perception of all the resources in life, knowing that you have all the power and support you need. When abundance appears, it reminds you that the universe always responds to your needs in various ways. Trust. Trust is a firm belief in the universe and the choices you make. No matter how the road looks right now, trust will guide you to the right direction. When you trust yourself, the universe supports your journey, helping to manifest your dreams. So your person is trying to trust that whatever is happening and whatever happened was meant to happen. They really want to be in your light, I'm hearing. They want to bask in your light again. Okay, anything else? What is this person feeling? Possibilities, free-spirited adventure, risk. So they are considering taking a chance on this again. They do want to risk. They think it's worth the risk to heal with you. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. One-off, some of you, this person's world has come crashing down because they got someone pregnant, but they actually are in love with you. So take that if it resonates. But this person is feeling that you are, yeah, this is Empress energy. So they want to take a chance on building a family with you. If that's the stage of life you're in, they want to feel connected to you. They want to be close. I keep hearing like, I want to be close to you. I just wanna be close to you and do all the things you want me to. Also, if you don't like singing, I still get the comments, you guys. Just leave. Yeah. The people who don't like singing and say rude things, just leave, please. So one day, someday, somewhere, another time. Yeah, this person sort of surrendered this. It's like, I feel like your person doesn't know how to fix what they've done. If they did something to hurt you, they really think that you are going to slam the door on them. Like that there's no way that you're ever going to speak to them again. Distance, separation, space, blockage. They are very much feeling the space between the two of you. Some of them, you may have blocked them. Yeah, it's like they're writing their heart on the wall. They're on the other side of the wall. So a lot of you blocked them. Or if they blocked you, it's like, this person is a bit confusing because some of you, this person did, they shut you out. But now they're feeling the consequences of this. But they're too afraid to open the door. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. They're afraid of the chaos, the trouble that it might cause. Yeah. So anything else? And then we'll get into messages and advice. Anything else? Yeah, foundation. Established family security. So for some of you, this person already has a partner, a marriage partner, and that's why. Or you're married. So some of you, take that if you're married or they got married. That's just going to be for a few of you. Like they're feeling jealous of who you're with, and they wish they would have chosen you. But for the rest of you, yeah, they want to establish something with you. They want to take a chance on this, and they're not in action mode though, you guys. There's no knights here. Everything just feels like a burden. Most of them are up in their head. They're worried. They're in their dreams, their fantasies, their nightmares. They're being silent. These are all like deep, profound concepts. It's like the divine is like showing them, but they're just in a waiting pattern. Yeah, an 8 of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups. There it is. So this person's like in a holding pattern. Yeah, they're pretending. They're wearing a mask. Okay, anything else? Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Yeah, so this person hasn't let go of you. They are obsessed with you, and they are watching you however they can. Clarify, or clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. Karma. Yeah, this person is getting their karma. And they know it too, for not being honest. They want to come clean. This person wants to tell you the truth, but they do not know how to open up. They are just holding on. They are just desperately holding on, closing their eyes, refusing to speak. So in this silence, they're healing. Yeah, they're trying to let go. They're trying to cleanse their energy. Maybe they're trying to activate their higher self, evolve spiritually, cultivate inner peace. Because you may not see this, but they are so, look at, turmoil, trouble, unexpected, turmoil, unstable, affected. They are very, very affected by this. So they are trying to heal, focus on themselves, find their soul, rebuild. Okay, so what is your advice? So what should you do? What does Padawan need to do in this situation, please? Okay, these two. Horse. Care for others and let them be free. Free, free, set them free. Sting. If you love someone, set them free. Pig. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. I'm hearing when pigs fly, you kind of feel like this is never going to happen. A lot of you are like, yeah, this person they're never going to come apologize. You know, sure, whatever. Like, they don't feel this way about you. Archangels Mary, Gabriel, Uriel, and Mary and Christiel here. Your sense of self-worth is not contingent upon this person choosing you. Right now, this person needs to go through this. They may not be able to tell you how deeply you impacted their life, how healing you were, how much you lifted them up, lit them up, how jealous they are of you being with someone else, how much the choice they made destroyed them, became a burden, and how they're waiting and watching and almost hovering. Yeah. And hoping. This person is struggling to maintain hope. But there's something that is changing in this connection. So let this person be free. You don't have to stop caring about them. It's okay if you do have anger or grief or frustration. You know, you both brought out shadows in one another, but you can process that grief, process that frustration. Know that whatever we do, the effects of our actions do come back to us. So you don't have to wish, you know, something bad on this person. They're already going through it if they did hurt you. And gray squirrel, find new ways of solving problems. Archangel Raphael. I have squirrels that come to my balcony all the time now, and I feed them nuts, and they're so cute. They spin their tails around and they go. They're much more skittish than California squirrels here in Michigan. But approach this differently. Maybe in a way, it's like building your own foundation, nurturing yourself, you know, saving up what it is you need to say to them. I'm hearing for winter. I don't know. That's kind of specific. So maybe this person's going to come around when the seasons change. I'm filming this in the summer. So depending on what season it is when you're watching, something may shift. I'm hearing in the winter time for some of you. I do feel like this person either had to move away, or you did, or you both did, and there's something that could change in this living situation. And kangaroo, be a force for good. Someone could live in Australia. Yeah, I'm hearing like, don't let this dim your light or affect your self-esteem negatively. I know that can be difficult, but sometimes when people hurt us or go through chaos and confusion around their heart and around love, it isn't because they want to hurt you or that you deserve to be hurt or rejected or abandoned. It's because of their own issues. Okay, one more card. Gaia. Oh, yes, Gaiana. Connect with nature. Connect with the earth. Connect with your own passion, your own fire. This reminds me of HolyFire Reiki. So some of you will benefit from receiving Reiki or even maybe taking classes if you're inclined to do that. Very much a lot of you need to connect with nature and your own Empress energy and realize how beautiful and sacred you are. And rebirth. Yeah, you are coming out of a dark night of the soul for a lot of you as a result of meeting this person. Here's the bat. If this person was like a vampire in some way energetically, you were both meant to confront shadows and to come out the other side. So, and become your authentic self. Yeah, transformation, to become truly who you are meant to be in this world. To simplify, to express yourself, to find peace. I keep seeing butterflies everywhere. And to learn how to have fun. I do feel like you may see this person again, that the friendship isn't lost, that there can be a healing here of these shadows. So nurture yourself. Take time. Allow this person what they need. Yeah. There is a deep family bond. Some of you, this person is going to return. There is a possibility here. So it's just, we can't count on other people to go through their, dark night of the soul or their karma, in a timely manner based on what we want. So it's good for us to go within and do our healing the best we can and just set them free. Okay, messages, cards. You are worth fighting for. A brighter future awaits. I feel alone even when we're together. Letting go is sometimes the kindest choice. I feel like some of you are feeling these things here too, like you felt alone when they were with you. If the two of you weren't really connecting. Your love is my safe place. Yeah, I do feel that. My love for you is endless. Tell me what your heart needs. My love is constant through highs and lows. No challenge is too big for us to overcome. There's a little O typo on here, so maybe some makeup sex on this person's mind. You are stronger than you feel, and release the need to fix everything. This person feels like you are perfect the way you are. I do feel like this person holds a lot of shame or guilt for their own mistakes. They're not judging you. I'm keeping tabs on you, yes. I want to rebuild our connection. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. I miss us. My biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. It makes me happy to see you thriving even though it's without me. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me, and you're the best thing that has happened to me. I need space. Are you thinking about me? I want you. I dream about you at night. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. Yeah, the moon. I wish we could be together forever. I want to fall asleep next to you. Our love is eternal, and my beloved, time will tell. Okay, let's go ahead and get confirmations. I have to put them. Okay, there. The signature hair, because my hair is always falling out. I'm sorry, you guys. All right, so let's get some signs. Let me mix them up. Okay. All right, so signs and chakras. And some letters. of numbers. And get some locations. These are just major locations. I don't have a lot right now, but I will have more. China and Australia coming through again. What's this one? Japan and Alaska. So those locations could be important. Okay, I mixed a few more things into these because these are some descriptive cards. I used to have some really cool ones, but they're in California. Okay. Tall, hazel eyes, colorful hair, slim, and gray hair, and green eyes. And we'll do one of these angel numbers at the very end. And just a couple, okay, I wasn't ready. A couple of these handwritten notes. You are really gorgeous and fun. I hope we can make this work. I want to try. I hope you know how much you mean to me. This connection will always be close to my heart. Yeah, this person is hopeful, even though they don't seem like it. I'm missing our cuddles and sweet emotional talks. No one makes me feel like you do, and I haven't forgotten you. Okay, so we have Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, and Capricorn. We have a lot of chakras. Oh, and Pisces. So Sag, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces. So we have the base, the sacral, the heart, and the crown. So this person feels very grounded and rooted in their love for you. It's very spiritual. They do feel very strongly connected to you. I do feel with this heart chakra here and the sacral and the base that this isn't just, this person is lacking power. They're missing the that yellow energy, that solar plexus energy. It's like you give this person that sense of power, and they need to find it within themselves. But it isn't that there's a lack of passion or desire or compatibility, or that there isn't something beautiful and rooted and grounding here. And it is very spiritual, but this person can't communicate, and they don't have the strength to connect right now. It's interesting. They're pointing out like what isn't here to give you a message. So we have a 1, another 1, we have a 6, an 8, and a 7. So these could be important numbers. I'm hearing to get 1 more or 2 more. Hang on. We have a 9. Oh, a 2. We got more than that. 4 and another 7. Okay. And so letters. We have K, V, N, B, A, NBA. Someone could be a basketball player. U, O, or like to watch basketball. W, H, U, another K, E, G, C, M, C, MC. Somebody could be like a rapper or like rap music. R, E, S. Res. I'm hearing someone could live on the res, live on a reservation, or they have reservations. Okay, so I'm also hearing the name Keegan just came through. And moi. Someone says moi. Okay, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I do personals, and my email is in the description box. And if this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or another video. And I thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye. Just kidding, pile 1. Here is your angel number. I was cleaning up and I realized that I skipped your angel number. So 1414, possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. I'm grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Okay, now your reading is done. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you chose this Ace of Cups with the beautiful little otter and the lotus flowers and the peace dove on it, and the Oneness Tarot, and this beautiful sun pendant that used to be my mom's. Then this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get into the overall energy, these pre-shuffled cards, and then we'll get into what your person is feeling with tarot, and we will do advice and messages and confirmations at the end as well. So here, let's put this like that. Okay, so we have Sword, make the change, 7. So this is giving me Queen of Swords energy. So you may have cut this person off, or you may have had to go through a massive transformation or glow up after this ended, if this is something that ended. Some of you may have recently cut your hair. It does feel like there's some sort of truth or clarity or major change that has happened in this connection recently. We have challenging times, 5 of Wands. So yeah, you could feel a bit guarded. You may have had some sort of conflict with this person. We have educator, imparter, mentor, guide, teacher. So this person could be a teacher, an educator, or you could have learned a lot through this connection. Yeah, you or your person could be some sort of mentor or guide or teacher. You both could. We have old school. Yeah, something about school. This could be somebody that you've gone to school with. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So yeah, this could even be somebody that you dated in the past, like when you were in school, when you were younger, and you may have a mixtape from them. It's just a very specific thing, but there could be an age difference here as well. But this could be a connection where you're just like replaying the events over and over in your head. We have within the vehicle, commuting experience, road journey. Yeah, you could commute to school with this person. That's a very specific message, but you could have had a lot of, I'm hearing like long conversations. You may still listen to a mixtape from this person in your car. But this is a connection that some of you have had to move on from it because there were too many challenges, or you met this person during very challenging times. Someone may have had to travel away for school. We have determination. Face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. Wow. So challenges and determination. Yeah. So it feels like you or your person are very determined to overcome whatever challenges there are in this connection. And then we have doubts, lonely, negativity, not hopeful, discontentment. So yeah, some of you may be feeling very discouraged, but still determined to find some sort of answers here, to learn some sort of lesson from this. Okay, so pile 2's person. Spirit, what are they feeling about pile 2, please? Pile 2's person, what are they feeling about pile 2, please? What are they feeling about pile 2, please? We have the Magician. Aww. They feel like you're a very magical person, like they were meant to meet you. They feel transformed by this connection in some way. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Yeah. You're very precious to this person. You are a wish fulfillment to this person, regardless of what it looks like on the outside, because it does feel like this is kind of a connection where you've almost had to cut this off because you're feeling lonely, you're feeling negative, you're feeling maybe like this person has moved on. It's in the past. You're never going to experience love with this person. Maybe, they've got a wall up, you've got a wall up, but you really are this person's wish come true. Yeah, you're a golden egg. You're very special. They want to hold you in their hands like a precious gift, a precious gem. You're like gold to them. We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, this person is determined even if there's a wall. So we've got the 9 of Wands. Oh, this is such a sad little 9 of Wands where these little baby turtles are trying to get out to the ocean and they're like newborn and the seagull's like, but you're my lunch. So, gosh, this is someone who's really willing to take a risk. Some of them are trying to get around the wall. If you're the one that blocked them, they're like, I'll figure it out. I just need to get to you. Okay. Yeah. Something in this connection has broken. For a lot of you, this is a breakup. And there's silence here. And this person, they feel it. They feel like their world is crumbling. This has affected them very deeply if the two of you are not together. Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So it does feel like with these scissors and this here, somebody definitely cut their hair. But there's this feeling of like, I don't want to walk away, but I have to. This is someone who's putting armor on and hoping to learn more about you. Even though, like, there's very strong energy of walking away here, okay? This is someone that doesn't want to walk away, but has walked away for most of you. And there's a strong, like, maybe you have some sort of school connection or work connection here. This person has to keep a very professional stance with you. And that's going to apply to some of you, but you are very special. You're very precious. They're showing me this blue butterfly and like this dove, like you're very precious, like these baby turtles. They don't want to cause you any pain. They don't know what to do. I keep hearing this person doesn't know what to do. So they just walked away. And now they're wondering if that was a mistake. Maybe they should try to figure out a way around the wall. Maybe even if they created it, like I said. They're very stressed out about this. They're doubting whether they've made the right decision here. Let's get more. How are they feeling? Five of Wands. More Five of Wands. This person's very conflicted. Their feelings for you destabilize them, so they just try to stay in their head. They're very passionate about you, very fierce. And this person is, I'm hearing like hungry for you, hungry like wolf by Duran Duran is coming through. How do they feel about you? Like they can't move. It's interesting because with the Knight of Pentacles, normally it's like that person, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's determined to reach the finish line. That knight is determined to reach his goal. And you're the goal here, like the golden egg. But they're fighting themselves. And again, this could be a work or a school connection here. And so they're trying to keep the team, like they're taking one for the team. This is like, I'm taking one for the team here. I'm taking one for the team. Interesting. How do they feel? Inspiration of Wands. Yeah, and the pages are called inspiration in this deck, and you do really inspire this person. I feel like the feelings for you were shocking to them. They came on all of a sudden. They do experience a lot of desire for you, but it feels dangerous to this person. Telling you how they feel, sending you some sort of message, maybe a passionate message. They think about it, and then they're like, no, no, no. I have to keep my boundaries up. I have to stay strong. I have to be stable. I have to be reliable here. I have to be responsible here. But it's like they're trying to calm this passion, this intense internal fire, this conflict. They really want to release it. want to feel this inspiration, this heat, this warmth. They want to illuminate the shadows that they feel like they're sitting in. This person is sitting in some sort of darkness, some sort of shadows. Yeah, they keep pointing out this card. This person is losing hope, and they feel like you are this light, this beacon of hope. Their passion for you keeps them going, but they feel ashamed somehow. How are they feeling? Three of Cups. Again, there's something about, there's some sort of third party, and it doesn't have to be a person, okay? But there's some sort of block here. This Two of Pentacles actually has three of these like juggling thingies. So there's definitely some sort of energy here of there's something in the way. Maybe you even see this person in the break room, at work, and they're like, should I do something? Should I not? There's something here. This person's very stuck. I'm having trouble tapping into their feelings. I'm having trouble expressing anything. There's not a lot of Cups energy here except for this Nine of Cups. So it's like you're a wish, you're a dream. There's a lot of passion. There's chemistry. There's this determination to respect you. This whole reading, I was going to put the Ace of Cup cards back in the decks, but I didn't for some reason on this video. So it could mean that like the people who are choosing to watch this video, your person does feel love for you. And that is one of the elements of the reading. And that's why you were drawn to this. There is love here, but this person doesn't know how to express it. There's some sort of boundary that they feel they have to uphold. The Hierophant, yeah, because some of them may be married. But it's like this person's feeling like they want a divorce, or, you know, they wish that the King of Swords is often a divorcee. And so we have that, you know, clarified by the Hierophant. So your person's like thinking about how they wish they were free. They could indulge. Nine of Cups can be self-indulgent. They feel like they want to indulge in this with you, but they slow themselves down. They ground themselves in the practical. And these feelings, these desires, they really knock this person off balance. Two of Wands. This person often fantasizes about what it would be like to be with you, to choose you, to some of them have an affair with you, to, it's like they want to narrow their focus. They want to take away all the distractions and they just wish they could just focus on you. Like they could start a new life or write a new chapter of their life. Some of them, you're the muse for their book, for their writing, for their music, for when whatever they're doing in life, whatever their work is, it's like there's a piece of you in their work. How is Pile 2's person feeling about them, please? Some of them are bound by some sort of religious beliefs that keep you apart as well. Okay, what are they feeling, please? Pile 2's person. Resentment. Interesting. Resentment binds your soul and prevents you from moving forward. It reminds you to release unnecessary burdens, forgive yourself and others. Through forgiveness, you'll experience inner liberation and peace. So they're feeling some sort of resentment, but it's like, if this is your ex here, and if you walked away from this person, if you were in the Queen of Swords energy and you ended it, this person does feel resentful. They do feel guarded. They're lonely. They're hurting. They're replaying the conversation, the fight over and over, and they're trying to figure out how to get around that wall. and they're fantasizing a lot about it. They can't stop thinking about this fight, this Five of Wands, this friction, this... They were wanting to build with you, or they already were building with you, and their dreams, their hopes, their desires came crashing down. If you chose to walk away, and that's your scenario, this person does feel resentment towards you for this. And I feel like the rest of them are resenting not taking action or making a choice that is keeping the two of you apart. This is someone who does want to see you again, and they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about whether or not they should do something about it. Okay, how do they feel about pile 2? Jealousy. Okay. Jealousy is the desire for what others have, reflecting anxiety about unachieved goals within yourself. When jealousy arises, reflect on the lessons it brings. It reminds you to focus on your own growth rather than comparing yourself to others. This person is very jealous if you're with anyone else. They're extremely jealous right now. Repression. And they are, yeah, they're repressing their emotions. They're repressing their feelings. They're repressing their passion. They are hiding their emotions or needs. Yeah. Preventing you from truly confronting your inner self. Yeah, when you repress your emotions. So they're struggling to confront themselves. You may have messages in pile 1. When repression appears, it reminds you to release emotions and face your true self. Through expression, you'll find inner freedom. So, yeah. Yeah, they will find inner freedom if they told you how they felt. But for some of them, they are stuck in a situation that does not allow this. How do they feel about you? Passion, yes. Passion is the driving force that propels you forward, representing your love and commitment to life. When you feel passionate, it means you're moving toward what you truly desire and your heart is full of endless power. They want to let this out. This is someone who is frustrated by repressing this passion. They want to move toward this, but they can't. I just keep hearing, but I can't. And this one wanted to come out too. Determination. Look at determination. Challenging. Determination is the unwavering will that drives you to overcome all obstacles and move toward your goals. When determination appears, it reminds you that you have the strength to achieve your dreams and firm belief it is the key to success. Okay. So you've got somebody here moving slow as molasses, okay? But this is what they feel, but they're just repressing it. This person is very stuck right now. And yeah, it's making them angry. The Five of Wands here. So for some of you, you did have a fight, but they're repressing their passion for you, their actual physical desire for you, and shoving down their wishes, their hopes. It's causing them to experience a lot of anger. It's an unmet need. And like they're trying to set healthy boundaries here because of whatever the circumstances are between the two of you. And they're trying to be calm and reflect. But it's like Spirit's kind of saying, like, unless you open up and speak the truth and admit to yourself what you feel, you know, it's just going to turn inward. It turns into something toxic here. So what else are they feeling? Yeah. Apology, forgiveness, return, sorry. So yeah, they want to apologize to you if there was a fight here. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. Yeah. Again, this person is like, there's no way that I can apologize to you. So you either have them blocked or they're, you know, married or whatever it is. Foundation, yeah. For a lot of you, this person is trapped in another commitment of some sort. Okay, something that's established, some sort of sense of security, whatever that looks like. And they're kind of coming through this reading and saying, look, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm jealous. I'm resentful. And I'm repressing all of this passion. And I have all this determination. But what do I do with it? What are they going to do with their determination? I'm getting annoyed. Okay. How does your person feel? Hoping. So yeah, again, this magician energy, they are manifesting you. But like, okay. I don't know. This person is trying to manifest you while also not taking the action that needs to be taken in order to do so. Hopeless. Thank you. So the reason I said thank you is because it's hard to read people like this. So your person is in Two of Pentacles energy. They're like, I want to apologize, but I'm stuck. I want to be with pile 2, but I'm trapped. I'm hopeless. I'm in despair, but I'm determined. I'm passionate. This person is very unstable. Life could be causing them to have a huge breakdown. Because of repressing this truth, it's like it's going to come out anyway. Yeah, because look at this. Bonding, sensual, confiding, super intense intimacy. And they are running. They probably ghosted you. They disappeared. They're acting distracted, sidetracked. But they miss you and they crave you and they desire you. And a lot of you are divine feminine. So this is a runner-chaser dynamic. And maybe you are married or your person's married or they really do want to marry you. Or all three. Oh boy. Okay. What are they feeling? Family. Yep. I mean, do I even need to say anything about that? Some of them really want to have a family with you. Running. They're running away from, some of them want to run away from their established family situation. So yeah, that's coming through very clear. So that's just, some of them want to get out of their commitment, whatever it is. They want to run away. They wish they could just ghost their whole life, but they feel trapped. Running and chasing. This person's giving me a headache, you guys. Hoping, hopeless, running, chasing. This is exhausting. Your person's exhausted. I'm getting exhausted. Clinging. So this person is obsessing. They are watching you. This person really wants to open their heart. I'm seeing them like lowering this little heart down in front of a window. I don't know what I'm seeing. Like, they wish they could just send a carrier pigeon or something, you know, just like a token, a secret token of like, look, I love you. Okay. But then like, they just want to run back to their life. Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear, and silence. This person rejected you or is rejecting you, but they are still obsessed and they are, yeah, this person's going through karma. Look at spying again. Separation, blockage, and realization. What else? Possibilities. What's under there? Depth. So this person is I'm sorry, you guys. Let's get you some advice. I don't know what your person's going to do. They don't know what they're going to do. They're determined to do something. I don't know what it is, though, because they can't make up their mind. One day this person's like, yes, I'm going for it. And the next day they're like, no, I'm falling apart. And one day they're running and the next day they're chasing. And most of them have made a choice that they are stuck in. Okay, so what is your advice, pal 2? Parrot, listen intently to understand. You need to listen to your own divine guidance, your own heart. I was going to say, don't listen to this person right now because they literally are going to say one thing and then probably say something totally opposite. So what else? Sheep, act with fortitude and cooperation. So this is kind of giving me parrot back. This is kind of funny because I'm hearing like just parrot back whatever they say to you, which is really weird advice. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe someone here has a parrot. There's lovebirds on here too. I don't know. I'm seeing birds like squabbling. I don't know what that's about. But I'm hearing, okay, so we have Archangel Bokbi, Archangels Gabriel and Hope. I'm hearing to just be gentle. I'm hearing like put your weapons down kind of energy. If you guys are in a fight, if you guys are in a power struggle here, if you stop maybe parroting back this behavior, there's something about mirroring here with the parrot, okay? And it's like It's time to just let go. Just be cooperative. Don't fight. Don't get into a power struggle with this person. And I don't mean like be cooperative with whatever this person wants you to do, but like aim to reach some sort of common ground, right? Hedgehog. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy. So yeah, don't let this dim your light. That's a common advice message. And then horse and donkey. Keep your heart open no matter what. Yes. So you and your person actually do really love each other. So you're going through something right now, but look at open heart, both of you. Archangels Mary and Gabriel, Mary and Christiel. Care for others and let them be free. This was advice in pile 1. So yes, some of you have that. Some of you thought you were going to get a horse and you got a donkey. And that's just a phrase. Horses and donkeys are equally lovable and beautiful. But there is this phrase of like, you know, someone came in like a stallion, but, you know, it turns out that they were just, I'm hearing like honking their horn. So something about a vehicle too. I don't know. Sometimes these messages, Spirit just gives me weird stuff and it makes more sense to you guys than it does to me. But Ladybird, there is happiness and good fortune coming for you in your life, okay? This is a connection where you just have to surrender what's going on with this person. Let them sort themselves out. And one more advice card. Action. You may have messages in this pile in my video. Oh, what was that one called? Their intentions, I think? I'm not sure. No. Anyways, just look at my thumbnails. It's pile 1 in another video I just released recently. Shoot your shot in life. Look at this horse. Something about, some of you ride horses. Rainbows are coming through here too. So I'm hearing like just keep moving forward regardless of what's going on with this person. There is some sort of mirroring here. So it's important to hold this person in a positive light. Yeah, and you are very passionate, attractive, sensual, creative person. Don't let this person's difficulties make you feel any less attractive. I'm feeling like some of you that this person chose something based on their physical desires instead of like something that was deeper, more meaningful, and maybe it made some of you feel like, you know, you were less attractive, but you're actually incredibly attractive to this person. Yeah, they really connected with you on a sensual level, so connect with your own sensuality, tune into your own intuition, right? This is some sort of confusing labyrinth you're going through with this person, so just take the lead in your own life. Really, it's like this is about you just taking action, taking the lead in your own life. If you identify as a feminine, just embrace your divine masculine within and nurture yourself, care for yourself. And if you're a masculine, just continue to take action towards your goals. And it's like, don't get caught in a power struggle with this person is really what the advice is here. So let's get into the love messages. Embrace who you are becoming. Let's rebuild what we lost. Love deserves another chance. Let's nurture our love every step of the way. You are perfect to me, flaws and all. Yeah. Your love is my safe place. My love for you is endless. I am worthy of the love I seek. Love takes effort from both of us. And healing happens quietly. Let's rewrite our love story together. Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying. Sometimes I feel like I'm just spewing gibberish. I actually was going to get these. Did I get these? Yeah, I did. Okay. Never mind. Did I? Whatever. We got what we needed. This reading is over. I feel like I'm confused like your person. I'm like, did I do this? Should I do this? What's going on? Okay. Carry on. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. I'm afraid you will forget about me, but I wouldn't blame you. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. Everything reminds me of you. You're all I ever hope for. You're my dream person. I can't imagine a life without you. And when I can hold you again, I will never let go. My love for you is stronger than ever. Don't pressure me, but don't pressure me. Oh my gosh. You are the light at the end of my tunnel. Can you hear me whisper your name? We've been together for lifetimes. I wish we could be together forever. Will you help me? Why do we have to be apart? Do you love me the way I love you? And what's the point of it all? Yeah, this person's depressed. Okay, let's get your confirmations. So we have, Sagittarius just jumped out into the bowl. So we'll have letters, zodiac signs, chakras, some locations, some other stuff. So, okay, and some letters. Oops. Locations. And China, which loves to come out all the time. Western Europe, South America, and South Africa wanted to jump out too. Okay. I added a few more things here. These are kind of funky. They're just temporary. Just a few more confirmation things. We have brown hair. We'll get some yellow ones. We have deep voice. We have tattoos and blue eyes. I'm not going to get the angel number out until the end because I forgot on pile 1. And then I messed up my filming. This connection brings up a lot of fear in me. Something about you feels off, but I know it's my own wounds. Yeah. And your laugh is the best thing ever. When I'm sad or grumpy, just hearing it makes my day. And actually, I'm going to get one more. I hope you can forgive me for all the mistakes I made and the chaos I caused. Okay. Put it in the bowl. That way I don't forget it. Okay, or the plate. So Sagittarius, as I mentioned, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini. We have sacral, base, and third eye. So you've probably had to be very, very tapped into your intuition to understand what's going on in this connection. This person is struggling with their foundations right now. I do feel like this is a very physical, very passionate person. Someone who's very driven. It could very well be, I'm hearing like a work connection. Some of you, it's like, I'm hearing like an online connection. Okay. So I'm afraid I'm going to forget this. I feel like this person's afraid you're going to forget them. That's a really strong message because I'm like, I'm going to forget. I'm going to forget. Okay. So R-C-O-U-A, I'm hearing Roku, like a Roku TV. D-O-B, another C and another C, so 3 C's. K-E-W-A-P, another K, an X, another R, and another K. And then we have this money sign, so this person could have like an obstacle as far as, I feel like it's a work thing. For a lot of you, it's a work connection. That's what I'm getting from the money symbol today. And then we have 1010, growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. The more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Ooh, okay, this one was a little intense. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel. I do personals, my email's in the description box. If this didn't resonate, you can pick another pile or another video, and I do appreciate you watching, and I wish you the best. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome, pile 3. If you chose this Ace of Cups and the 2 fish pendant, Pisces energy here, and the Galactic Star Tarot is your deck, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get into your overall energy. We have number 10, red, forgive. So something about this connection, one or both of you has needed to forgive something in this connection. We have number 9, well-deserved reward. This is the 9 of Pentacles. So this feels like maybe you've had to go through some sort of glow up, just nurture yourself, build up your finances. Let's see what else. Painter, depict, sublimate, abstraction, form, sensation. So someone in this connection could paint or do artwork, could really love Van Gogh, Starry Night. Let's see what else. Love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. So there is a lot of love in this connection. This could be a connection where you have been expressing your love through art in some way, or your person. This has required you to really love yourself, or it has reflected back your own self-love and wholeness to you. We have park here, nature's haven, recreational space, picnic retreat. You could have met this person at a picnic or at a park. You could live near a park, one or both of you. You could have taken a lot of walks in the park. You could have met them at, like, I'm hearing like a rec center, or someone here could just like jogging or walking. Park benches, something about meeting on a park bench for some of you. Universal wisdom. The universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. And past suffering, past affecting the present, lack, betrayal, victim, let the past go. So this has the energy of you just having to let this go, let the divine work this out. Yeah, there's this feeling of like you feel really fulfilled in some ways. Some of you are very financially like well off, or you have this sense of stability, self-worth, but it's like you're missing this other element, this person. And maybe you have been very stuck in the past. You may have felt victimized by this person, some of you, or just you're struggling to let this go. Maybe you're struggling to forgive this person. I do feel like you've received some sort of karma in, like, I'm having a really hard time, you guys. Just give me a second. You are receiving a well-deserved reward from the universe for whatever you went through with this person. Whatever suffering or difficulty that occurred in this connection, there has been a need to forgive. There is love here, and there is an energy of just having to take a break, take your space, retreat, and just allow things to be what they are. And in whatever way, you have come out empowered. Regardless of this person's feelings or what happened between the two of you, you are overcoming suffering and you're expressing yourself creatively, and it is helping you to rebuild or to build your own self-worth, your own financial stability. And most of you have really had to look to the divine for answers. So, okay. Just had to recap that in a way that made sense because it felt very disjointed and it was coming through like really choppy. So I apologize for that. So let's get into what your person feels. The Page of Wands, but I wasn't focused. So yeah, so there is a lot of attraction, a lot of passion, a desire to send a message here. They could be younger than you. It doesn't have to be. Okay, what does Pile 3's person feel for them, please? What does Pile 3's person feel for them? We have the Seven of Wands. Look at this energy here. It looks very similar. Hang on, So this is someone that either feels like you are very guarded against them or they are very guarded against you. So there could be a wall up between the two of you right now. But I feel like this person in some ways is like, they see you're a boss. Like this person's like, you're on top of the mountain here. Whatever's going on with you, this person thinks that you're glowing up, you're doing amazing, you've got it all sorted out, like you don't take any BS. How do they feel? How do you feel about Pile 3, please? Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, I just keep hearing you've got it all going on. Maybe you've been through some hardship, but like you're glowing up. So I feel like this person knows they either put you through something or that you've been through a lot. You and your person could have not been through this together, but you could have gone through a lot of pain, a lot of struggle. And they see you healing. They see you on top of the world. And they feel like you don't really want anything to do with them, some of them. So how do they feel? But they do feel this healing presence with you. They feel like you give them sustenance. That's what I'm hearing. How do they feel about pile 3, please? 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're a very healing presence in this person's life, but they do feel like they can't. This is a very quiet, guarded, slow-moving energy. So it's like this person is just sort of surrendering to this feeling, like it's just some sort of spiritual feeling. It's not really anything tangible. How do they feel about you? Page of Cups. Oh. This person feels like they may have behaved in an immature way, and that's why you have your guard up with them. If you have your guard up, they do have affection. They have love. They feel kind of like a little kid having to go and tell their parents they did something wrong. And they're like, oh man, like they're just paralyzed. You know when a little kid does something wrong and they're terrified to tell the truth, so they tell a lie instead, and then they have to tell the truth about the lie, and then they're really, really afraid. And they're like, oh man, I hope I don't get in trouble. Like that's the energy of your person. But there's affection here. They want to flirt with you. They want to talk to you. They definitely want to send you some sort of message or let you know. But it's like they're in this sort of like incubation phase where they're just like, okay, maybe they're trying to build up the courage here. How do they feel about pile 3? They feel tethered to you. If they did something wrong, they feel like they are getting their karma. So if they did betray you or hurt you in some way or lie, they're like, oh man, I can't escape this. I have to come clean and tell the truth. I'm hearing that they're shaking in their boots. Yeah, this has triggered some sort of childhood wound about doing things wrong. Whoa. King of Swords. Yeah, this person behind, they may have a facade of like just being very passionate, very like lusty, very like maybe even cold, or just very like, you know, no, they're not really showing any emotion right now or speaking to you, but there's just like this little inner child that's like, but I love pile 3, but I'm so sorry, but please don't hate me. They feel like they can't escape this. Something about blue roses has been coming up throughout my whole video, so blue roses could be important to someone. There's the Page of Wands. I knew he'd come out if he was supposed to. Yeah, this person feels like immature. They're putting on this air of like, I'm a badass. Like I'm, you know, almost like they're proud of the way that they act. They're almost like putting on a front here, like acting like everything's okay, like things don't matter. I feel like you're not getting very much to go on about this person because they are operating from a very immature and lustful place when they interact with you, but their attitude gives you the sense that like they know what they're doing. You know, they're trying to act like, I know what I'm doing, right? But they don't. This person's kind of a mess inside, and so they just use silence as a way to protect themselves and their inner child. 10 of Discs, 10 of Pentacles. How do they feel about you? Like they could have it all. This person is hiding some very serious feelings behind, yeah, apathy. It's like you may be offering this person love, you may be sending them messages, and they're just like, nah, whatever. Yeah. I feel like they feel your love, your passion. It helps to calm their desire. This person feels kind of like a beast. I'm feeling like a naughty child. I keep hearing that. Like they feel like a bad kid. Five of Swords. Yeah, like they feel ashamed. Like maybe they're walking away acting like they're victorious, or they're just like, I'm doing good, I'm fine, I'm just doing my thing. Yeah. But there's a lot of love here. Maybe they fought this choice. They didn't want to make this choice. They just, this person just noped away, man. Four of Wands, so divine counterpart energy. So they actually really want to choose you, but they fight it. This person fights it, and they avoid it, and they shut down, and they refuse to open their emotions. They stay in their mind. This person operates out of lust, out of calculating, like, maneuvers. Okay, Ten of Cups. Yeah. You are like this person's ultimate happiness, but they're like, nah, I'm cool, I'm good. This person is causing their own suffering. Ace of Swords, yeah, because the truth here, this is, in this quiet, because temperance can often be silence, where you're healing, you're taking care of yourself, you're nurturing yourself, right? That's this energy. This person is like, there's something about the silence that is needed for this person to have clarity. I do feel like they have gained some clarity, but they feel like a monster, is what I'm hearing. They feel like they became their own nightmare in order to protect themselves from what they were afraid of in the first place. Like a little kid who throws a huge fit over a monster under their bed and gets themselves into trouble because they refuse to go to bed. I don't know why that's... It's kind of a weird analogy, but okay. There's something about this person. You trigger their inner child, and you trigger their childhood wounds, and you trigger their family of origin, like trauma, and it's just easier for them to see themselves as like, I'm a bad person, and Pile 3 will never forgive me. How do they feel about you? Seven of Swords. If they did ghost you or betray you or nope away, they're feeling it. This is kind of a funny Seven of Swords, you guys. Some of them honestly really wish that they could be like taken off this planet by, this person's ashamed of themselves. They're like, oh man. So whatever they did, even if they just ghosted you, or, they chose somebody else, or they prioritized their work or their art over you, this person's just sitting here feeling like, man, they want to come clean, they want to tell you the truth, but they don't know how to do it, so they're just trying to calm themselves down. They feel like a monster, and it's easier for them to try to present themselves as a villain instead of a wounded inner child. They don't want to be vulnerable here. Seven of Cups. Yeah. They fantasize about being able to offer you this, to be vulnerable with you. They fantasize about being vulnerable with you. The Tower. Yeah, wow. They know they screwed up. This person's like, oh man, I am being cursed. Like, they really, really, really think that if they were to tell you the truth, like, actually, you mean everything to me. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. There's so much unconditional love here. You're like a work of art to this person. They're hoping you can forgive them. You're like this haven. They see you as a guide, someone wise, someone, almost like you are like an extraterrestrial because you're so amazing. They find this deep healing with you. They think you're a boss. But it's like they feel so inferior. They just stay stuck in a fantasy. I'm getting this, like, I'm thinking about writing a message and I just don't do it. I just don't write this apology. I just don't send this message. I just, you know, they think about it and then they're like, no, I'd rather just go do something, you know, indulging in their own fantasies, their own addictions, their own toxic behaviors. And this person is aware that their own toxic behaviors are causing a breakdown in this connection. They know it. How do they feel? They feel guilty. There it is. They feel guilty. This is what they are hiding behind this King of Swords facade. This person's messed up over you. Messed up. How are they feeling? Knight of Cups. That's right. The Chariot. So, this person feels like they need to make a move. And they feel like, yeah, the Hermit. Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Six of Discs. So this person is very, very aware, and there could definitely be an age difference here. They know that you love them, okay? And they have feelings for you, but they know that they screwed everything up. They could even have some, you know, addictions, mental health issues here. They're very ashamed of whatever it is they did, whether it was horrible or just they just didn't reply to you for too long or something. But so they are trying to gain some sort of wisdom. They are very much in their cave, but they are going to come bolting out of this cave out of nowhere. And this blue rose is turning pink now. Something about the coldness, like warming up. So this person is going to warm up eventually. And it's almost like they've got to go through this whole, like, maybe they need to go to therapy here. It's like they're journaling. They're working on their inner child. They're feeling like, wow, you know, this is a serious thing with you. They can't just play with you. They've already tried that. It didn't work. For most of you, this person's already tried playing you, and they definitely got their karma. So how are they feeling? What's pile three's person feeling about pile three, please? Gratitude. So a lot of them are very grateful that you've brought these things up, because on some level, they are aware that they need to change. I do feel like this person they feel remorse. This isn't like narcissistic energy here, you guys, just in case you're like, oh, it's my narcissist. No, this is somebody who is experiencing remorse. There is remorse here. So they are grateful for these lessons. They are grateful for your light, your life. Yeah, they're grateful that you brought this person some sort of alignment. You brought them some sort of wisdom. They saw something clearly about themselves because of their actions with you. And they are working toward change here. It's like most of them are in this, like, I'm shutting down because I'm having trouble facing this stage. But there's something here that's majorly shifting over here, where there's action here. There's a message. There's communication. There's romance. There's like fast action with the Chariot. There's like, I gained wisdom from this time apart, this silence, and now I'm, you know, raring to go to bring you love and to bring you reciprocity, something more stable. Yeah, Queen and King of Swords. A lot of you, this is a past relationship. They're heartbroken. Four of Cups. Because they didn't choose love. They chose addiction or, you know, options or whatever it is. Because clearly this is messy. How do they feel about you? Resonance. Yeah, this person feels your soul. They feel a deep connection with your thoughts, your emotions. I was reading these in the other piles, but I don't have the energy to read them for whatever reason. So you can like zoom in and pause and read it. Yeah, they do feel like you help this person align. Both of these cards say aligning. Align your frequency. Aligning you with the universe's energy. So you help this person come into alignment and they feel it. Yeah, connection to wisdom, your true self, confidence. You have helped this person realize that they can face their inner wounds, that they can learn to trust themselves, that they can heal, that they can overcome things. Okay, all these three came out. Fear, nostalgia, and guilt. Yes. You were a wake-up call for this person. Okay? and a much needed one. So they miss you. They feel guilty. They feel remorse. They're trying to forgive themselves. They're trying not to be stuck on the past, especially if you guys are very much like no with this person. They are very afraid to come and tell you this, but they want to. They really, really do. And they are working up the courage. They are in anguish. They are in fear, guilt, remorse. The Tower and the Devil, like, they're not getting away with whatever they did, you guys. And they know it. It was wrong. Hope. They hope they can build a bridge to the future and that there's a chance. Yeah, they're hoping. They're hoping to move forward, strength to move forward. They want to move this forward. So, all right, how do they feel? Possibilities. Yeah, they want to take a risk. Curse. Yeah, very much. This person feels like they got punished. Okay. Distracted for whatever their distractions were. Whatever they did, whatever move, whatever delays or changes that this person made that were detrimental to you. Yeah. Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Yeah, this person is, their options weren't like, you know, it's not like they had a great time. It's not like they found love. It was very immature, these behaviors. They just ended up lonely. Chemistry. So yeah, they have a very strong attraction to you. They still feel a spark. I wasn't going to get more of these, but let's see. So intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So this person feels very connected to you spiritually, telepathically. They may feel like they hear your thoughts about them. They sense that there's something deeper to this connection. Yeah. They do feel like they're a lost soul, and they're avoiding and escaping and pushing you away because they were avoiding conflict and they were afraid of being rejected. Yeah, and they do. They want to come clean and tell you something. They want to confess something to you, that they were chasing toxic things, that they were, yeah, they had cravings, toxic cravings, all this stuff, and now they're trying to be healthy. Self-growth, self-focus, because, yeah, they're getting karma and they're experiencing pain. And again, they're hopeful. Divine Feminine. This video, like a lot of counterparts have been watching my readings, and I will not label your connection or, you know, tell you anything. I was pretty bitter about my own journey in the past. So if any of you watched me when I was going through that, I was like, this stuff isn't even real. Like, you go through it. Okay, so if you have some sort of soul tie with a person, regardless of what you call it, you go through it, and so do they. And it can be difficult because you cannot escape the lessons, and you have to face yourself. And this person is facing themselves, and you're probably feeling that if you feel that this is that kind of connection. All right, what are they feeling? This card came out in every pile. So they actually feel like they want to build with you. They want something stable. A lot of them do want a family with you. A lot of them do want to have children with you if that's a stage of life you're in. Commitment, yeah, marriage, family, parenthood, promises, fidelity. How do they feel? But they are distracted. Yeah, and they know it. Look at this. Sidetrack, change, delays, distracted. Two different decks, same card, right? Obsession. Yeah, by their addictions. It's very clear. And depth. So they realize your value, and the depth of their attraction and their feelings for you has woken them up, especially if you slam the door on this person because of their actions, because they were pretending, wearing a mask, obscuring things, concealing things, being dishonest. Yeah. Now they can't stop thinking about you. They miss you, they crave you, they desire you, and attraction, spark, passion. I love that these decks are basically the same but with different images, because it kind of gives you confirmation. So they want peace and harmony, and they want to have a friendship with you at the bare minimum, but I don't know how you're going to have a friendship with someone with this much attraction, but they do want to heal that because they miss that. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting that I chose to use both these decks because they are very similar. again, Divine Feminine. They told me to split that. So, whew, it's hot in my room. Okay, let's get you some advice, and then we'll get messages, cards, and confirmations. Okay. Dolphin, live joyfully in the present. So regardless of what is going on, this is very messy, okay? But you do not have to go down with this person and whatever they're going through. You are allowed to be joyful. You are allowed to live in the present. There is a very strong soul connection here. And you will help lift this person up out of the darkness. If this is something that you feel like their pain, you experience their pain, you lifting yourself up, being in a state of gratitude, connecting to universal wisdom, forgiving them, letting go, having unconditional love. You don't forgive the actions necessarily. You forgive the person because they're a human being. People still need to be held accountable if they hurt you. It's up to you to forgive people. I'm just saying what Spirit is saying, like, you can let this person go and see them as someone, whoa, I'm losing my voice. It's getting all high pitched. That was weird. See them as someone with an unhealthy attachment or something going on that is causing them to act out, not as a bad, quote unquote, person. It's going to help you to heal and be more joyful and to coexist with the way you feel about them. If maybe some of you are like, you don't want to feel love for someone who's acted this way, right? What is your advice? Bat, see through the illusion into the truth. Yeah, because this person's, I'm hearing liar. This person lied to you. Maybe they even promised you like happy family and marriage and everything. And they betrayed you by not offering that to you, by treating you like an option. And they're suffering now because of that. And there were feelings here, but they played a game, and play stupid games, win stupid prizes, Spirit says. This person is definitely winning stupid prizes. So we have Archangel Dorenka and Archangel Jules here. And one more. Shark. Lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. This is interesting. So sharks and bats can often be seen as negative, but like no animal in the animal kingdom is a negative, bad animal. But this person was acting out of their lower nature. And you can be peaceful. You can be powerful. You can see the truth. You don't have to live in this person's illusion. I feel like they were ruthless. They took what they wanted, like a vampire, a shark, you know? They took a bite out of you. They took what they wanted. And that's painful. But you don't have to carry that pain. You don't have to carry that suffering. You can have unconditional love and grace, Cow. Archangels Raphael and Mary. So I'm hearing like send the archangels, if it's something you believe in, to this person to help them. Yeah, because they're suffering. Okay, one last card of advice. Wisdom. Yeah, you are very, very wise. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your own inner wisdom. Some of you may have owl totem, owl spirit. Yeah, it's really about you staying in a state of gratitude. This was a hard lesson for a lot of you. And yeah, trusting the truth. Look at her heart, and there's some symbol. Not sure what those are exactly, what symbols those are. Are they Arabic? I'm not sure. So gratitude and truth. Stay in your own truth. And be grateful that if you did find out the truth, because you don't want to be caught in this person's obsession or their delusions, right? Yeah, and you're up for the challenge. You got this. Yeah, things are going to change. Yeah, if you felt like you got bit by a snake, it's almost like, look at, you're befriending this shadow, this enemy, and your own passion. You're shedding and you're healing. You're going to get through this. Persevere. It's going to be okay. All right, so pile 3 messages from your person. Okay. I feel alone even when we're together. The storms made you resilient. Your feelings are valid. Something about a park bench. Healing is your superpower. My heart races when I'm with you. The sun will shine again. Release the past. I miss who we used to be. Tell me what your heart needs. You are perfect to me, flaws and all. Letting go is sometimes the kindest choice, and despite everything, I still believe in us. I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. You're everything I want and need. I need space. This separation is needed right now. I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. You're the best thing that has happened to me. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. I want to make you mine. Pictures of you still make me smile. My biggest regret is not telling you how I really feel. I became numb because I refused to take accountability for my behavior. I'm coming in to show you a better version of me. Yeah, and you're the only one I see. I crave you. Yeah, this person has a lot they want to say because the deck wants to like keep pouring out. No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. I feel empty without you, and I am wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. When I can hold you again, I will never let go. Got a bunch of extra messages, but they were like, they're pouring it out. Most of you are not in contact with this person. Okay, anything else? I miss you. I wish we could be together forever. What's the point of it all? I love you so much. You light up my world. Can you hear me whisper your name? I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Time will tell. I'm tired of running. And now is not the time. And we were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. Okay, confirmations. So these are chakras and signs. And we have letters. And locations. Whoa. India, Europe, Africa. Well, Alaska jumped out, in Eastern Europe. These are kind of funky. They're just temporary. These ones here, hazel eyes, colorful hair, short, take this one, and muscles, gray hair. I am not a very spiritual person, but you make me want to get a tarot reading or sit on a meditation pillow and chant. How funny. This one. I hope we can talk soon. I'm missing our cuddles and sweet emotional talks. No one makes me feel like you do. And I couldn't reach out to you because I'm going through too much. I'm just overwhelmed with life right now. An angel number for the end. And I forgot to do the little numbers, and I think it was pile 2. Yeah. So sorry about that. If you're watching from pile 2, you can take these numbers. So I forgot something in pretty much every pile, but I did turn the camera back on for the angel number in pile 2. So we have a 1, a 9, a 4, a 2, and a 6. So take those numbers how they fit your situation. Could be birthdays, ages, area code, zip code. Oh no. Get these separate. It's very hot in my room, so my brain is starting to get kind of blue. Okay. I tried to turn down the AC because it's getting expensive, but I think it's more expensive to be this hot. Okay, so Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Cancer, and then we have base chakra and third eye. So this feels like a very physical and spiritual connection. This person feels very disconnected from their emotions. They're in survival mode. I do feel like you've had to use your intuition. This is a connection that's required you to ground a lot. And yeah. Okay, so let's put these numbers back over here where you can see them. These are funky too, but we are getting some new numbers from Jolene soon. Okay, so we have R, F, X, M, Z, M, C, L, V, K, W, E, O, B, P, A, U, and another B. So those are your numbers, letters, and astrological signs. And sorry again if you're from file 2. And 888, abundance. Blessings are here and more on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. The more good I do in the world and the more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I do personals. The email is in the description box. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or another video. I appreciate you watching, and I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.